like anything about it, the placement. So we just want this just a drywall on the side, and then the other side just siding to match the house.
So we're the whole window and make it look like wall.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Exactly. And then on my list of wants, I don't know how far we can go with this. I don't like the gas fireplace, so I want the fireplace taken out.
Okay.
If possible, I'd like to have it converted to wood and have like a nice stone facade and hearth and everything.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know. Is it possible to even convert it to a wood, or does
Well, we have to check some things. The answer is yes, it is possible.
Okay.
But you know, there's got to be a flue that goes up and in accordance with fire code and all these other things. And you know, it's easy to cut a gas point off and remove some tubing and pull these guys out and maybe take them to Goodwill or whatever you want to do with them. And it gets hot because it's gas, but I don't know if it's compliant.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things we can check. But the quick answer is yes.
Alright, so at a bare minimum, we want it taken out and then just like a sealed out. And I would put like candles or something in there at a bare minimum, but the idea would be to have it removed. Hey, playroom.
Why?
Because I told you to. Go play nicely in the playroom or you're not going to get what you wanted later. And then another thing is I don't like how the stairs come down into the fireplace.
Makes sense. I
So
agree.
we were thinking to turn them entirely so that it's a U and comes down here instead.
Okay. You put things in your mind's eye.
I do.
And you look and you mentally say, okay, when I was a teacher at computer science 5 through 12, I would, you know, you see the step maybe ending in a flat place, for example here,
Yes.
coming
Yep.
to there and continuing to here and then railing
Yep.
and then
Yes.
and
You got that much better than my husband.
Yeah?
We had like an hour discussion explaining how everything would go.
well, I had lots of practice teaching primarily 8th grade computer science, and you know, you see things and you see the step stop. And what height would you like? Because we could maintain here, or we could maintain, well, maybe not.
I like this one because this spot right here is such a steep, like the kids come around and they automatically miss those steps and they just go straight down. So if we could like flatten this one off and then whatever is easier, just keep it like one solid plane or to a square here and then drop down one.
Sure.
I'm pretty flexible. I don't like the way it is now because I mean they fall every day coming down the steps.
If I had to choose, and I agree with you, I would take the top carpeted step and basically take the half triangle to a full triangle and then a little extension, probably where you are, and then. And
as part of that too, I don't know why they carpeted this. We would want it hardwood to.
It'll match. Sure, that makes sense. So, yeah. Let me give you one of these so you can find us.
Awesome.
And rise run is usually 7-11, and it's 7.5, which is fine. And there's 10, and it felt a little short, so I don't know if the city will let us do 10. But we'll ask. And what I was preparing you for is that this will come out, I think it's 3 feet, and it may be 4. And the light switches you might want to rise and pull up, which I think we can do that. If they're wired top down, it's easy to do. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4 times 10. And you're going to go out about 40 inches here.
As part of the turning the steps, we would then want to mount the TV over the fireplace too.
We can do that too.
Because clearly you can't walk down into the TV.
No, of course. That's almost as bad as walking in the fireplace.
Yes. Alright, Tyler, do you want to come down here, buddy?
No.
Come here. Are you going to play nicely with BC? Come here.
Okay.
You want to stay up here? Okay, I'll bring you.
Oh my God.
Go play with Mason. And then one of the other things we had, I know it's an afterthought, it wasn't on my original email, the fence. We've gotten a couple of quotes from people to replace it.
Yeah.
If it's possible, there are several rotting boards. If it's more economical and most of it's in good shape, then I would rather save the money and spend it more on this stuff.
No question. I agree.
So either way,
Okay.
if it needs to be replaced, that's fine.
I always approach every repair from the most conservative physical precision, and to repair is always better.
Okay.
And but yeah, we can do that.
I don't think it's that old of a fence, but it doesn't look like the previous owners took good care of it. So
Probably when I leave, the last thing I'll do is run out and I'll actually make a movie
okay.
and go through it and let you get a link to that so we can both look together.
I'm trying to think what else we had on the list. Those are our biggest priorities
Okay.
for now. But Tyler, that's it. This is my son Tyler.
Yeah? I love the room.
They
I did tents
for
when I
some
was...
reason they don't like the ceiling being so high, so they want new rooms built. They're happy.
It's hard for us to understand the mind
Yeah.
of that height. And it's a long way up.
Yeah.
In the 8 foot. And I did that to my room when I was a child, and it was fun. But
They love it. It keeps them happy.
well, sure.
It's easy.
Happy is good, you know. You
Yeah.
can do little things to keep harmony in your house, and you can focus on other things,
Yes, like redoing the house.
like fixing the house. Sure. Okay. Is there an easy way for me to get into the backyard from the front yard? Do you have a gate?
Yep, there's a gate right here.
Okay. Because I'll run out, grab my shoes, and I'll go through and kind of look at the fence.
As part of fixing it, the gate, the way they installed the gate, it swings uphill and hits the yard, so the gate breaks 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So my husband, part of the other problem too is the weight of the gate.
Yeah.
So he switched the handle, so it's a really hack job right
That's
now.
fine.
It's a half gate, so that would need to be totally replaced.
I will.
If everything else is fixed, that just needs to be replaced.
Okay. We can do that. We can fix gates. Okay.